Tapping for decision making. What if you could go from feeling self doubt to self trust? What a relief, right? Clarity, self trust, the ability to move forward. That's my aim with this video. So today we're going to be using tapping or EFT as a tool to help calm the nervous system, bring more of your incredible wisdom online so that you can create some space and move forward with whatever this decision is that you're wrestling with right now. If you don't already know how to tap, I've linked below in the description the how to tap tutorial that I've made. And I am biased, but I love that tutorial because while you're learning the tapping points and the theory behind tapping, you're also getting to have an experience with it. So it can start to create some shifts and some relief, even as you're just learning about it. So check it out if you haven't already. And if you already know how to tap and you're ready to dive in, let's begin. My aim is that you'll come away from this video with greater ease and greater clarity around the next steps that you want to take regarding this decision. To begin, let's tune into the decision. Bring it into your mind. You could even say it as a statement. I need to decide whatever it is, fill in the blank. You can close your eyes as you do this, but I'd like you to tune into these 4 parts of what I call the system. So your thoughts, notice the thoughts you feel around this decision. And this is okay this is the time where I want you to bring up the messiness. I want you to bring up the uncomfortableness. It's okay for it to be a little unsettled, chaotic, because we're going to be soothing and releasing all of that as we tap. So notice the thoughts around it, the conflicting voices, whatever's going on there. You can also take a snapshot of the feelings, the emotions that you have around this decision. Maybe it's some trepidation, some fear, maybe it's some excitement, maybe it's some worry. Notice the emotions. Also notice your body. What sensations are going on in your body as you think about this decision? Heaviness, tightness, agitation, or maybe it's numbness or spaciousness. Also, notice your breath. What's the quality of your breath? Is it tight? Is it shallow? Is it long and smooth? Just notice. None of it's right, none of it's wrong. It just is. Okay, so now that you've taken this snapshot, it's time for us to tap. We're going to start on the karate chop point. You can repeat after me as we go through the tapping, or you can simply listen. The goal of the words is to focus your attention, because as you are present with this topic, with these ideas, that allows the tapping to go deeper. So repeating after me or simply listening. Even though I feel pressure around this decision, and it's stressful, I'm open to feeling more ease now. And even though I don't know what to pick, I don't know what to choose, I'm open to feeling greater clarity and greater self-trust. And even though I feel pressure to make the right decision, and I can feel a lot of self-doubt, I'm open to feeling clear and calm. Good. Tapping through the points, eyebrow. This decision, side of the eye, I feel so much pressure around this decision. Under the eye. What if I don't make the right choice? Under the nose. What if there is no right choice? Under the mouth. All this pressure in my body. Collarbone. All this pressure in my head and my thoughts. Under the arm. All this pressure and discomfort in my emotions. Top of the head. It's safe for me to feel and notice all of it. And it's safe for me to breathe. Good. Going back to the eyebrow point. What if I could simply slow down a little? Side of the eye. I always have time to take a breath. I'm open to getting clear about the next step. Under the nose. But first, all I need to do is relax. Under the mouth. Allowing myself to settle and calm down. Collarbone. Allowing myself to connect with how I really feel. Under the arm. Breathing now. Top of the head. Relaxing now. And you can gently stop tapping and rest your hands on your lap, on your body, and close your eyes for a moment here. Breathing gently in and out. Imagine that you're bringing your attention all the way inside to your body, to your beating heart, to your gently rising and falling diaphragm, lungs, belly. Blood is pumping through your veins. Your system is supporting you right now. The chair beneath you is supporting you right now. The earth beneath you is supporting you right now. Good. And we'll tap a little bit more here from this calm, centered place. So, straight away, eyebrow point. I'm open to connecting with what's true for me. Side of the eye. What if there are lots of right options? Under the eye. What if all I need to choose is the next step? Under the nose. What if it's more about choosing the direction than the destination? Under the mouth. I can choose the direction. Collarbone. And I can adjust as I go. Under the arm. I choose to bring my awareness to what feels right to me. Top of the head. I choose to release the shoulds and the external expectations. eyebrow point. There's a version of me who has already lived this. Side of the eye. And that version of me is okay. Under the eye. I can borrow from their perspective. Under the nose. As I relax and connect with myself. Under the mouth. Things get a bit clearer. Collarbone. I don't have to figure out the entire journey. All I need, under the arm, all I need is to decide the next step. Top of the head. I know that I can trust myself as I go. Eyebrow point. I can adjust as I go along the way. Side of the eye. What if there's a lot more room for flexibility and opportunity? Under the eye. I'm more resilient than I realize. Under the nose. And I choose to trust myself more and more. Under the mouth. I trust that I can take a step. Collarbone. And I can reassess. Still on the collarbone. I trust I can take another step and reassess again. Under the arm. Opening to this possibility of ease and trust. Top of the head. Movement can create clarity. I choose to trust the journey. And you can gently stop tapping. Close your eyes if it's safe to do so, and rest your hands on your body, wherever feels good to you. I'm going to do hand and solar plexus. Heart and solar plexus. And take a moment to check in with yourself. I'm going to say something here, and just let yourself repeat this in your mind or out loud. I choose to trust myself and figure it out as I go. I choose to trust myself and figure it out as I go. And as you're resting here, take a moment to notice how you feel. Thoughts, feelings, body sensations, and breath. And you can gently relax your hands, open your eyes. Bring that decision to mind again. That decision we started out with that might have felt a certain way at the beginning and maybe now feels a different way. And just notice how it feels different. What has shifted? I'm sure something has shifted. So look for that. Hunt for that. You might have had a big shift. You might have had a subtle shift. this invitation to trust yourself, to choose to trust yourself, that you can move forward and adjust as you go, is a philosophy that has been so helpful to me and to so many of the people I've worked with in my coaching world. And this journey that we went on with the tapping is one that I go into greater detail in a video that I'll be releasing very soon here, that's all about this process of decision making and this model I love that can be applied to many things. That's a 3-part model that I go into greater detail in that video. So if you want to learn more about the theory behind this and just some really helpful mental models and perspectives when it comes to decision making, that video is going to be great for you. And I will link it below in the description once it's out. My hope is that you're feeling greater clarity and greater ease, just like a little bit of space opened up from this experience today. If you want to do more tapping on this, you can do that on your own using your own words, right? Getting specific is really powerful. You can also do this video again, because as the different layers bubble up, as greater clarity arises, sometimes deeper layers bubble up. And so repeating this experience could be really powerful as well. I'm wishing you all the best. Be kind to yourself. Take that next step. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. So much clarity comes from engaging with things. Yeah, I'm wishing you all the best, and please share this with anyone who you think would benefit. More soon. Be well.